Hey everyone, it is me, Fashion Coder, and today we are going to be talking about the Pulse Ramp Bridge. Yay. So this is something that honestly almost all of us are probably going to end up using because it is where you bridge in your assets from the Ethereum network, as well as I think there will probably be others too. But in this sense and in this video, that's what this is going to be about. So I'm currently on pulsechain.com. If you haven't looked yet, you can come into the block explorer right here. And then this is going to have all of our specific links that we need to be able to move towards using testnet v3. So if you haven't set up your testnet wallet yet to be able to point to v3, I will link a video up here that I made. It's like a minute long of how to set it up, has all of the information there. So yeah, go check that out if you haven't done that yet. And then if we open up right here and then come in and go to apps and go to Pulse Ramp Bridge, it is going to bring us to this website and it's going to ask for your MetaMask. As you can see, there was that little frowny face. And there is a reason for that. So Rinkeby Network, which is the testnet version of Ethereum, there's also a couple of others, they are all being deprecated, which means that they are no longer going to be used. And so this currently is actually not working. Now, that's kind of unfortunate because this is honestly something that really should be practiced. And that is actually why I am making a video for it right now. So this is probably going to continue just like loading like this until it fails. Because see down here is the Pulse chain and Rinkeby, but that's just not working. So I was like, well, what could I show with this? Because, you know, we don't have it and I know exactly what I can show. So last April, I actually looked at it. It's from April 8th and it's from Pulse Chain version 2. I made a video on this specifically. And so if we come in here, we're actually going to just walk through this. I'm going to actually mute it so we can't hear it. But I go in and I talk about how to do this specific thing. So this is something that I think all of us should refresh on because seriously, like, if you're planning on bridging in assets, like this is something that you want to have, you want to know how to do because it is important. All right, so in this video, I do talk about how to get tokens through the Rinkeby faucet. And then if we continue on, let's see, I think that's just all of that. Oh, and it looks like, interesting. I can't even remember exactly what I did in this video, obviously. I ended up using my MetaMask account on my phone, which is totally fine because it'll still give us the same thing. If we load it right here, perfect. So when we look at this, we are seeing that we are transferring from the Pulse Chain testnet to Rinkeby testnet, and you can switch it. And so in our world, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using from Pulse Chain to Ethereum or Ethereum to Pulse Chain. I don't know why you would want to bridge off. Maybe there's a good like ratio that you could trade off of if like you have something from Pulse and you have like maybe you have like P hex and you want to trade it for E hex on Ethereum. I don't know why you'd want to do that. And I don't even know if that would be a good like price thing. But for example, that's something you could do. Or you can do it the opposite way too. So you can take from Ethereum. So say you have E hex on Ethereum and you want to transfer it to Pulse Chain, so it would be P hex. That is something that is absolutely possible. And so right here, if I'm just going to press play, I don't even honestly know what I'm talking about in this sense, but we could see that we're sending a specific coin, which is T-Pulse in the top, and then down to the P-Pulse. So it is that test pulse. And as we watch, let's see, it looks like we eventually get to a point, yeah, that we're grabbing that information. But you're able to just do it super easy through that. But I do feel like it is something that could be slightly scary if, oh, I'm probably selecting the assets right here. Yeah. So you can go in, you go look, but depending on what you are like doing, so say you're on Ethereum and you're looking through different tokens there, like it's going to switch back and forth. And so that is something that's important to know. And I mean, I'll link this video so you can go watch this in full if you're interested. It does go over things, you know, that we can't do right now specifically, but at least it's an example that you can see what it looks like just so you can be aware of what's going on. And so like right here, let's see what I do end up searching. I don't know exactly what we're switching between, but that's okay. Looks like we had those different options. So we're doing from Ethereum to ETH, but it looks like I'm going to go in and change probably the ETH because we're moving from Ring B to Pulse Chain, which is, I'm sure, the fact of that, because that's what I really wanted to try out. And so moving from that Ethereum. And so yeah, so that's what it is. But really, the PulseBridge is going to be a huge factor to all of us. And I don't think as many people realize that, because we talk so much about, PulseX and Pulse Chain and validators and the farms and the pools. But really, honestly, I think that a lot of people, especially a lot of people that are new to the Pulse Chain community, are going to be using that bridge to bridge things in. And so that is something to know. There is going to be the airdrop. And so if you don't know what that is, it is the world's biggest airdrop. And so you need to have everything within a wallet, not an exchange, in a wallet. And when the snapshot happens, that's going to be taken. And then all the tokens that you have in that wallet are going to be mirrored onto Pulse Chain. And so that's awesome, because you're going to get all those tokens. They don't have price parity. They're going to be, wherever they're at within the market on Pulse Chain, but you do get a token within that. So if you're interested in moving more money over, I know a lot of people have some dry powder just sitting around that they're going to move in to be either by PulseX or Pulse Chain, or there's so many other tokens that I know people are interested in putting money into as well, especially if they don't sacrifice. So the PulseBridge is going to be awesome. It's going to be exciting once it's fully up and running, and it is something that you're going to want to test out, because I think it's something that most people are going to end up using. So if you have any questions about the PulseBridge, feel free to put them in the comments below. Thanks so much for being here. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.